Garen, Emerald Ambassador, coming to you with some tips on how to pack for convention. But we're not talking about what clothes to pack today, really. And we're not talking about whether or not you should pack your straightener or your little hair wand or your hairspray. We're talking about how to pack and prepare your mind. So, one of my favorite verses in the Bible is John 10:10. The first half of that verse is the thief, the devil, comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But the power lies in the second part of the verse. But I have come that you might have life and have it to the fullest. I feel like this is really talking about so much more than just Satan physically attacking you. I think the thief, Satan, wants to win the battle of your mind. In so many instances, he comes and tries to destroy, to steal, kill, and destroy your happiness, your success, your abundance by attacking your mind. And I have a fly right here that's attacking me, and it's really annoying, but I'll try to ignore the fly. So he tries to attack you by attacking your mind. And that works for a lot of us. He can distract us and he can keep us from thinking about things the way we need to be thinking about them. So I feel like if you listen to these quick tips and just really think about how you're preparing and packing your mind for convention, you're going to get so much more out of this convention. I know that I get more out of things when I prepare my mind for them. And what we're looking for here is for you to have an abundant life. Because guess what? When you've been blessed abundantly, you can bless others abundantly. So we don't want Satan to have an inch of your mind. We want it to be all good, and we want you to be an abundant blessing to others because that's what this company is about. We've been blessed, so we're blessing others by sharing. Okay, so here are a couple of things that I thought of that you need to do to prepare your mind. Number one, I think this is the most important thing. Come with an attitude of gratitude. Now, if you are not used to spending a lot of time in a small area with lots of people, you might be coming to convention and you might have 6 or 7 people in a hotel suite with you, and you might not be used to that. You might be annoyed by somebody who smacks their gum, who chews with their mouth open, who takes too long brushing their teeth, who gets up in the middle of the night to pee. I don't know. I do all those things really, so you might be annoyed at me. Get up to pee in the middle of the night a lot. So something might annoy you. What Satan wants you to do is to focus on those things and let those things bug and fill up space in your mind and keep you from focusing on what's really important. Don't let him. When Satan tries to distract you with negative thoughts and complaints about the people you're there with, say, get out of here, Satan. There's actually a Bible verse that says, resist the devil and he will flee. So tell him, no, thank you. You get zero space in my head. Get out of here and get him out of there. So let's have an attitude of gratitude. Let's think about all those people that want to be at convention and don't get to be at convention. Let's think about all those people that don't even realize what they'd be getting out of convention and be grateful that you are one of those people that has been blessed enough to get to go to convention, and think about ways that you can bless others while you're there. So let's not let little things annoy us. Let's not let Satan take our mind off of what's important. Number two, you are going to get out of it what you put into it. Um, we use this example at church a lot because my husband's a minister. Let's say that you're sitting there in a lesson at church and you're like, I already know this story. This is not helping me at all. That's possible. But you know what I found is that when I listen with a teachable spirit, I'm able to find ways for even the most seemingly unlikely lessons to make an impact for me. So I want you to sit there and instead of criticizing you might want to criticize the lesson choice or the speaker choice or criticize the topic choice because that's not what you need. Well, number one, it's not all about you. It might be something, especially if you're a leader, it could be something your team needs. There are things that really are kind of above my levels and below my level and above. Since I've been in Plexus for 4 years, I don't really need to learn about the compensation plan or the benefits of Slim. I've been there long enough. But you know what? For some people, that's really important. So you need to remember that we all learn differently. We all are in different places in our journey. We all have different areas where we need help. I mean, I don't really need help with financial planning because I'm a CPA and I should understand that pretty well myself. But there are some people that might need help with that. And we had a class on that one time and it was helpful to those people. So I'm going to commit, and I want you to commit to not criticizing and to whatever the topic, whatever the situation, whatever the speaker, and whether it fits with your personal style or not and your personal needs. I want you to focus on finding the teachable moments in that lesson. And especially if it's something that you feel like you've got pretty well, then realize that not everybody has that really well, or the leadership who we trust and admire and respect would not be giving us a session on that. So find someone to talk to that you can bless with your information on that and that y'all can discuss it and you can see how it's helping them. And I guarantee you, you'll probably find a way that you can learn from them too, because true leaders realize that we never stop learning. Okay, another thing you can do, like I said, have a teachable spirit, have a coachable spirit, be looking for ways to improve yourself. There is no point in going to convention if you want to come home the same person. You want to come home a better person. So during this time, ask others for ways to improve. Look for things that you can do better. We can all do something better. There are so many things I can do better. I just watched a training from Melissa Eichenhorst today and I already had some aha moments about ways that I can do better as an ambassador and as a leader on my team. So soak up the knowledge. Be there. I know you're going to be tempted to be playing on your phone, but don't play on your phone. Really focus on being there and getting out of it what you can. You're paying money to go there. Make it worth it. Use it. Get value out of that. Another thing, be smart with this time. Your people that are watching you on social media, whether you realize it or not, they think it's a big deal that you go to convention and they want to see some pictures. Now, don't post 5 gazillion 100 pictures because that's a little annoying and overwhelming. But take the time to post some pictures and post some videos and just post some evidence of the fellowship and just the awesomeness that's going on. You'll be surprised what that'll do. Um, Remember that your words have the power of life or death. That's in James. I think the power of life or death is in the tongue. Use your words to bless people. You are going to come into contact with people that annoy you, like we already said. You're going to come into contact with jewels that inspire you. But you may see some people that are doing things that you don't approve of or don't agree with. Don't go around bad talking them. Don't be negative. Use your words to bless people. Be a plus, not a minus. When you come into the conversation, when you come into the equation, make yourself a plus. Really, really, really focus on you bringing a positive impact into this whole thing. And finally, think about the fact that you're an example. You are an ambassador. That means that some people will never really learn about plexus except through you. And also with that, we talk about in ministry, I mean, you may be the only book of the Bible some people ever read. So make sure that when people see you, they see that you are a light and you're an inspiration. And they want to be a part of this plexus thing because of who they see that you are. Finally, think about that as you're going around. If you have one person under you, you're a leader and you need to act like a leader. And leaders don't complain. Leaders don't talk badly about other people. Well, good leaders don't complain. They don't talk badly about other people. They don't criticize. They don't put other people down to make themselves look good. And they don't sit there and look like they're not interested. They participate and they're interested and they really try to bless and improve other people's lives. So there's some tips. Comment with any other tips that I've missed, and I would love to hear your thoughts too. Okay, now this